Hello everybody, and welcome to a minimal nonsense guide on how to get all the secrets in Winterwind. There are 9 secrets, but there are actually more secrets than that. They just aren't listed in the stat journal. But I will start with the ones that are listed because it's easier for me to navigate to them because I have them on a list. Now there are 2 secrets that you can find in the house. The first one involves taking the envelope, which you can find on the table in the house. The envelope contains the copper key, which you can use to open the back door to your cellar. And this is listed as a secret. As you can see in the journal, we have found secret 1 out of 9. There is one more secret that you can find in the house. To find this one, you're going to need some sturdy wood, which you can get from tearing down overgrown signs. You are going to need 4 pieces of this, which is exactly how many you get from a sign, and don't confuse it with firewood. Now you have to repair every crack in the house, including the one in the box and the one in the attic. 1, 2, 3, and when you fix the 4th crack, then you will obtain the secret, and you will find an old picture of your house. And this picture of your house can be used to teleport to your house at any time. For the next secret, you're going to have to go to the Hunter's Tavern. This is not very far away from the house. To unlock this one, you'll have to have 1 beer in your inventory, which can be crafted using the potion grinder. Simply interact with this table with the beer in your inventory, and you will gain the secret. You will also get a happy memory, which completely restores your health and focus. The next secret can be found in the beginning of the game. You approach your grave, and you have to have a shovel in your inventory. Interact with it, and then you can fill in the hole. This will unlock 1 secret, and it will also give you a somber memory, which will increase your maximum focus. For the next secret, you have to get into several fights with blanks. When you encounter a blank, if you have an empty bottle in your inventory, then it'll ask you if you can fill a bottle with rot. You want to do this. Afterwards, you can just run away. Next, you want to go to your inventory and drink that bottle of rot. I will not be demonstrating this for the video, but here's the code. Like it is real, I promise. You gotta do it 5 times, and then you'll gain the secret, and you'll get the ability to resist the rotting status effect. There are 2 secrets that can be found in Allie's Outpost. The first one involves this flower vase right here. You have to click stare at them a little bit longer, about 8 times, and after you do that, you'll find a silver coin and you will unlock a secret. The other secret is the Book of Uninteresting Knowledge. So this is actually a lot simpler than it looks. You literally just go to page 1, you look at the cover of it. Once you turn to the first page, it'll say the Book of Uninteresting Knowledge, and you will unlock the secret. Now you will need Allie in your party to unlock the other secrets on this list. For the first one, you have to go back to Lavender Outpost and look at this cabinet right here full of books. Allie will comment that there's an interesting book there, but if you try to interact with it again, it'll say they aren't yours. So what you'll have to do is you'll have to take Allie back to her headquarters, then you'll have to return to Lavender Outpost without her. Now you can take the book. This will unlock a secret and give you the Cold Spell book, which unlocks the Hell Freeze spell, which is almost exactly like the Hellfire spell. The final of the 9 secrets can be found in Stormridge Outpost. With Allie in your party, you have to interact with this crate right here. It'll give you the option to try to move it, click yes, and this will break the ceiling. Georgie will fine you either 100 gold or a silver coin, and you will unlock the secret. Next, let's look at some secrets that are not listed in the journal. Now, the first one I want to look at is actually in the tutorial, and this secret is why there is a tutorial option for every game mode, even hard ones. First, you're going to have to go all the way to the end of the tutorial and get the key. Once you have the key, you have to run all the way back to the beginning of the tutorial. You have to move this log here, and then open up this crate. This crate will have a shovel inside. Next, you'll have to go to this secret area up here in the combat section of the tutorial. There's going to be a spot where you can dig, and you're going to want to do that. In the hole, you will find a sword called the Angel Slayer. Now, simply leave the tutorial. Now, when you go to your house and look in this box, the Angel Slayer will be inside there. Now, there's another secret that works off of this one. Once you have the sword, you want to go see Allie. Now, since you have the Angel Slayer in your inventory, she's going to be intimidated by you. Now, this will actually change a significant amount of dialogue, but we're only interested in one specific one. You're going to want to chit-chat with Allie a little bit. Specifically, you're going to want to do this 13 times. Now, once you do this, you're going to get a bunch of very cringy dialogue, but you will be able to accept the name June as your name, and that will be your name now for the rest of the game. There is a second way to do this, but if I'm being honest, I don't remember what it is. Now, the next secret is a significant procedure, so I'm not going to be demonstrating it. You have to go to the cellar and get the Oblivion Engine gold, which is in this box. Next, you have to obtain 1,000 gold and talk to Allie, or you have to obtain 1,250 gold. But doing that will allow you to travel to a different dimension called the Depths. You can actually start the game here in the alternate starts options. However, this won't work if you do that. You have to do it starting the game normally. What you need to do is you need to go to this statue and get a reflection, which will cost 750 gold. Next, you're going to want to use the reality engine that Georgie gives you in this area. This will teleport you to yet another area. And here you can do all sorts of nonsense. Now this thing here can grant wishes. Your choices for wishes are wealth, strength, immortality, to be able to speak, and nothing. All these do what it says on the tin, except for immortality, which will never work. Now, this is kind of a secret in its own, but there's actually a second secret that you can do with this. You're going to want to select the option to be able to speak. Next, you need to escape the depths using 1,000 more gold in the Oblivion Engine gold. Now, being able to talk actually changes a great deal of dialogue in the game. You can actually unlock it at the beginning with a cheat code you can find in the local files. For the other major secret, though, you are going to want to talk to Georgie afterwards. Once you can talk, there will be a third option instead of just shop and services. It will be shop, services, and talk. It'll just cycle through like 4 or 5 random dialogue sequences I have set up, but one of them specifically is useful, and you need Allie in your party for it to work. You're going to get a dialogue option that's going to be really vague and nonsensical, like most shitty RPG Maker games, but Allie will mention that you can learn more about the world by going to the Wishmaker again and asking for knowledge. So naturally, that is the next step, so you gotta do all that again. And once you return to the Wishmaker, you can learn all about the sky creature. Anyways, that's all the secrets in the game. I hope this was helpful. Goodbye.